I've been, yeah, Minister, thanks so much for talking to us. Thanks, Rajesh, for talking to us. So my first question to you is, you talked about BEPS and how it is an important development, how jurisdictions have to preserve their tax basis. Could you tell us a little more about what is the Mauritius viewpoint on BEPS?
Well, we recently had a change of government in Mauritius, and there are a lot of initiatives that we are putting in place to make our jurisdiction become more transparent and also in line with all the best practices relating to good governance. Now, we have, of course, taken certain initiatives in terms of how the institutions are functioning, and we are also coming up with other initiatives relating to tax treaties. Now, shortly we will be in South Africa to finalize the tax treaty, the double tax treaty with South Africa, and then just after that we will proceed to India. We've already fixed the dates in June, and we do hope that we will conclude on this issue in June as well, especially after the visit of the Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi, which basically reinforced all the ties which have always been there between Mauritius and India. And I'm sure that in June we are going to find solutions to everything, and which will work in the best interest of India.
Any framework for the solutions, Minister, on the DTA? Any framework that you're working on?
Yes, we've already looked at all the issues which had already been raised before from both ends, and I think we'll definitely find solutions. That's sure.
And a final agreement, because this has been a long-standing talks. It's been going on for years now, if not a decade.
Well, this time round you got a fantastic government in India and a fantastic government in Mauritius, and I'm sure that we are going to finalize it in June.
Great. On BEPS, what was the Mauritius viewpoint on BEPS? Are you afraid that since the project is tackling double non-taxation, you think Mauritius will be affected by BEPS in any way?
Well, we are moving towards becoming a much more transparent jurisdiction. We want clean business to be done in Mauritius. We want the world to see us as a country which is compliant with all the international laws and regulations. And no, of course we are not afraid, because we want to seize the opportunities which are there. And, you know, in the face of any form of adversity, always lies opportunity.
So you support BEPS project?
Well, we have no problems to comply with all the regulations and the international commitments that we will have to adhere to.
Rajesh,
thank you.
Poros mentioned that in his speech as well, and you also had a few other speakers in the opening session talk about monstrous information requests that will come through because of the global exchange of information under BEPS. Is Mauritius equipped to deal with that, Rajesh?
Well, I will tell you, Arun, that it is always a challenge to try to comply with requisites and international standards. Now, what is the standard now? It's going on automatic exchange of information on common reporting standards. When you say it's monstrous requests on exchange, I mean information is going to be exchanged in bulk, depending on the number of requests, but it's automatic, in bulk, decided between the two parties about the timing on when it's going to be exchanged. Now, Mauritius has gone very far to try to go towards automatic exchange. We've already had this commitment in October last year at the Berlin Tax Conference. We've signed the Competent Authorities Agreement. We will be signing very soon the OECD, multilateral agreement on mutual assistance. And once the amendment is done through the finance bill next week. And we are also having the first exchanges under FATCA, which again would be on automatic exchange. So, I mean, let me tell you, Mauritius is the first African country to sign an IGA with the US, a TIA with the US, and we would be the first African country to exchange information.
So that doesn't daunt you, you're ready?
I mean, we're already, the regulations, the guidelines for FATCA have been made, and they are available on the website of the Mauritius Revenue Authority right now. And this afternoon you will have a full session on FATCA development, which I will be chairing myself.
Thank you, Rajesh. Thank you so much.
No problem, Arun. Anytime.
Thank you.
Thank you.